Hey everyone, I'm Olivér Kovács, a Hungarian composer. In this series I'll compose in many genres and explore different instrumentation so we can discover what each style can teach us. This specific video is about metal. I know there are many types of metal like death, power, folk and so on, but I can't cover every single subgenre. I wrote a song for this purpose and I'm going to analyze it to better understand its structure, chords and the melody. Metal is a subgenre of rock music characterized by distorted guitars, powerful drumming, and often aggressive or high-pitched vocals. The style began to take shape in the late 1960s, influenced by groundbreaking bands such as Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, and Deep Purple. Although Led Zeppelin and Deep Purple have influenced metal music, only Black Sabbath actually qualifies as true metal out of the three listed. While there are many subgenres of metal, my goal here is not to catalog them all, but to demonstrate the overall structure of metal music and explore what we can learn from it. A traditional metal band typically consists of a singer, a lead guitarist who plays the main guitar parts, a rhythm guitarist who supports the lead guitar and locks in with the drummer, and a bassist. Some bands also include a keyboard or synthesizer player. In my track, I use a lead guitar, a rhythm guitar, a bass part, a synth, and a drum kit. Let's talk about the drum kit. A typical metal drum kit includes one or two bass drums, a snare drum, toms, a hi-hat, a ride, and several other cymbals. Metal drummers often use double bass drums for speed and power, along with a wide variety of cymbals such as crash, china, and splash cymbals. In metal music, guitar tuning plays a huge role in shaping the sound. One common tuning is drop D, where only the low E string is tuned down one whole step to D. This makes it easier to play power chords on the lowest notes while keeping the rest of the strings in standard tuning. Another option is D standard, where all strings are tuned down one whole step from standard tuning, giving a heavier and darker tone. C standard tuning goes even lower, with all strings tuned down two whole steps, creating a very deep and powerful sound. A power chord is a simple chord made of just two notes, the root and the fifth, and it is one of the building blocks of metal riffs. In many cases, the octave is also included. Using these tunings allows guitarists to create the aggressive and massive sound that metal is known for. My track is in D minor, the tempo is 160 BPM, and I use the harmonic minor scale, which I think works especially well for metal music. The song is instrumental, so I didn't use a singer. The lead guitar carries the main voice, while the rhythm guitar supports it with power chords and often follows the lead guitar an octave and a third lower. This allows me to create a relatively huge sound with just a few instruments. In most cases, but not always, the bass plays the root note of the chord to establish the harmony. The drum kit forms the foundation of the rhythm section, and it works together with the bass guitar. Now let's listen to the individual parts. Metal music shows us how to create power and intensity with relatively few elements. We can learn how to use alternative tunings like drop D or C standard to get a heavier, darker tone. Metal also shows the importance of rhythm, with guitars, bass and drums working tightly together to create a huge driving sound. Finally, metal emphasizes dynamics and energy, teaching us how to arrange instruments so that every part contributes to the overall impact of the music.